So all you need to do is take a simple spreadsheet full of various keywords and then Google search each of those keywords and look at the results. And of course, you don't do this manually, you do it programmatically using this Google search API. And then you take your results and you group them together and you spit out another spreadsheet. And that's it. And I know this sounds too easy and completely trivial, and that's because it is. But that doesn't stop this company, Key Clusters, from making over $1,500 a month doing it. So honestly, this is one of the most simple SaaSes that I've seen. I mean, this seriously just takes a spreadsheet and then Googles each of the keywords and then spits out another CSV. And you can actually see in this video that they have on their website just how simple the user interface looks. I mean, you really just upload a spreadsheet and then it does everything behind the scenes, and then you get a spreadsheet that comes out. So it's super easy, like from a technical perspective, to build. So even if you don't have like a ton of coding experience, you could probably put this together with like a template, just like a basic admin template would probably get you most of the way there. And even if you don't know how to code at all, you could probably use a no-code tool to build an interface that looks a lot like this. So they really just take a CSV and like group the keywords, and they tell you exactly how they do it in their FAQ down here. They straight up just say that Key Cluster would run every keyword through the Google and then checks the results. And if 3 or more are shared between a keyword, they're clustered together. So it searches 2 different keywords, and if the results have 3 or more in common, then those 2 keywords are clustered together. And this is useful from an SEO perspective. Now, I'm not a big SEO guy or anything like that, but what this would be useful for a customer is they give you a seed keyword like best fishing kayaks, and then this tool will spit out all of the similar keywords that you could also put in an article or a blog post should you want to write and then rank for that keyword in Google. So it is quite useful of a tool. And from a technical perspective, it's not that hard to build. So again, all you need to do is, have your user upload a spreadsheet, which is pretty easy to do, and then Google search all the keywords. And you do not want to build a scraper for Google. So use a Google search API. So this will take off ton of work that you'll have to do. For $9, you can get 10,000 searches, and it gets even cheaper on these higher plans. And you can see on this pricing page here, they're charging $60 for 10,000 keywords. So that's 10,000 searches because they have to do one search for every keyword. They're charging 6 times more than what you might pay to have all of those searches run for you. So don't try to scrape Google yourself. It's a huge pain in the butt. Just use an API. It'll make everything so much easier. So that's great and all from a technical perspective, like how to actually build the SaaS, put it all together. It seems pretty straightforward, quite easy. But how do we actually get customers? Like, how did this person that built this tool get customers? Well, I started looking into it. What's interesting is the founder, from what I understand, actually does another SaaS. Like, this is not his full-time thing. So he didn't spend a bunch of time doing any marketing. He didn't really try hard. And from what I can tell, he's not actually even working on the product that much today. But he made a post that basically shows how he got 60 signups and 8 customers in 5 minutes. And so I don't even have to guess about how he got customers. He just straight up tells us. And all he really did was he wrote a non-salesy piece of copy and recorded a video. And this is the same video that he has on the homepage here. It's just showing the usefulness of the tool and how it works. It's really it. And then just posted it to 3 SEO Facebook groups. That's it, just 3 Facebook groups. And then just liked and commented to all of the comments that he got. And within 5 minutes, got 60 signups and 8 customers. And I mean, that's crazy. Like, can you imagine just throwing together a SaaS and, I don't know, maybe a few days to build out the tool and just an MVP, just very basic, and then recording a few minute long video and posting about it in a Facebook group and then getting paying customers from that? That's exactly what this guy did. So I think there's a lot of improvements to be made on this software that if you wanted to build a tool that's similar to this, one thing that is hugely annoying is that you have to download a CSV. Like, just make it so that you can see the results in a table in the app. Like, don't make me download a CSV. So that immediately is one upgrade that you could make if you wanted to build a similar tool to this. And you could show, the top article that's performing and like what domain that article's from. I mean, there's all sorts of other things that could be added into this tool to make it way better. And, at these price points, it's really favorable to just use a simple API that does all of the Google searching for you. And then all you have to do is just group them together and spit out the results. So a very simple SaaS to build. And from it sounds like a very simple SaaS to market. There's a lot of SEO forums out there. There's a lot of SEO groups on Reddit, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and you can just make a useful and informative video that shows the power of your tool and just post it in there and say, hey, does anyone else find this useful? And sounds like you'll just get paying customers just flying at you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this, drop them in the comment section. Be sure to like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.